While the overall state election results remain status quo, it was a competitive battle for the Pakatan Harapan-Barisan National Alliance, with Perikatan making gains in PH states such as Selangor and Penang. Political analyst Dr. Oisan says the results underscore a significant shift among the Malay voters.
Well, Malaysian politics, in reality, of course, it's a very racialized exercise. And therefore, you saw that in these six state elections, a vast majority of primarily Malay voters would perhaps prefer to vote for Perikatan Nasional, such that Perikatan Nasional won 60% out of the total number of state seats contested. And although out of the six states, three each are still ruled by Perikatan as well as Pakatan Harapan, but you can see that the Perikatan side, they are making significant inroads into, for example, Selangor winning up to 40%. Winning up to 40% of the state seats. So in that sense, the federal government now, they really have to have, some deep thinking as to how to go forward and hopefully win back the support of these so-called green wave voters.
He proposes that the unity government should continue to uphold its commitment to keeping the nation's politics free from racialization. Instead, he suggests adopting a more moderate Islamic narrative as a strategic approach to garnering support from the Malay population.
The federal government has been deflecting this sort of racialized politics by, for example, emphasizing socio-economic issues, socio-economic concerns, what they roll out to address these concerns, and this cuts across racial lines, obviously. But I think perhaps sensing that it did not quite help them, right, in these state elections, for example, I think it's very likely going forward. I don't think Anwar would similarly try to make this government a very racialized one. But I think he will work very closely and across national borders with some of the moderate Islamic leaders, such as, for example, his good friend, the president of Turkey, Mr. Erdogan, and so on, to try to, in a sense, win back a more moderate, less extremist Islamic narrative, and hopefully that could win him some high grounds in politics as well. Yeah.